What is up, everyone? My name is Ryan Morimoto, and this is my video presentation on an SDAIE strategy. This particular 6th grade Earth Science lesson focuses on the following content area standards. Energy in the Earth system. 4. Many phenomena on Earth's surface are affected by the transfer of energy through radiation and convection currents. As a basis for understanding this concept, A. Students know the sun is the major source of energy for phenomena on Earth's surface. It powers winds, ocean currents, and the water cycle. D. Students know convection currents distribute heat in the atmosphere and oceans. For the investigation and experimentation section of the content standards. 7. Scientific progress is made by asking meaningful questions and conducting careful investigations. As a basis for understanding this concept and addressing the content in the other 3 strands, students should develop their own questions and perform investigations. Students will D. Communicate the steps and results from the investigation in written reports and oral presentations. For the English language development standards at the intermediate level for grades 6 to 8, listening and speaking, organization and delivery of oral communication. Students will prepare and deliver short presentations on ideas, premises, or images obtained from various common sources. Students will listen attentively to stories and information and identify important details and concepts by using both verbal and nonverbal responses. For the writing section and organization and focus, students will narrate a sequence of events and communicate their significance to the audience. The SDAIE INTO strategy that I will discuss in this video is called prediction. The prediction activity is designed to get students thinking about prior knowledge that is related to the upcoming readings or lesson plan. In this particular lesson, students will predict the results of a teacher-conducted experiment. The following experiment recreates a convection current in the ocean. Convection currents in the ocean occur when warm water from the equator interacts with cold water from the north and south poles. Now let me describe the experiment so you can predict what will happen. I will pour 1 gallon of water into a 5-gallon rectangular water tank. The tank sits on top of 2 cups. One of the cups is filled with ice water and 1 cup is filled with hot water. The idea is to make one side of the tank have warmer water and one side of the tank to have colder water. I will now drop red food coloring on the side of the tank with warm water, and I will drop blue food coloring on the side of the tank with colder water. My challenge for you is to predict the movements of the water. How is the cold water going to react with the warm water? I'll give you a moment to think about it. All right, you got it, guys? Well, if you need a hint, think about density. What happens to the density of water as it heats up? If you don't know that, then think about air. What happens to air as it heats up? Does it expand and rise, or does it condense and sink? Okay, so let's go back to the experiment. What is going to happen when I put the 2 food colorings in the tank? What do you think is going to happen? You can do it, guys. All right, guys, got your prediction? Okay, well, here's the experiment.
Okay.
Alright guys, was your prediction correct? So what happened in the experiment? Well, the colder water became denser and sank to the bottom as the warmer water became less dense and rose to the surface. The warmer water displaced the colder water near the surface, and the colder water displaced the warmer water at the bottom of the tank. Were you guys correct? Well, Of course you were.